I mean, anything like that, you want it to be right. You want it to be perfect if you can. And so we were in a really great position where we had medical consultants on set constantly. So if we had a question about how or what, they were right there to inform us because I don't know if you know this, but I'm not a doctor.
Hey, it's Jim Alexander with Real Talker. What's up, Cornelius? How's it going?
What up, though? What's good?
Just you know what? Actually, you have a hell of a background. Nice day by where are you at?
I'm currently in DC right now. Yeah,
Okay,
currently in
all
DC.
right.
I'm in a production. I'm in a play, doing a play at an arena stage called American Prophet. So I'm in the middle of that run, having a great time.
I'm like, you're all just chilling, window open and everything. I'm like, man, you're living
They
the
got me
life.
set up nice.
Yeah, they do. Well, is there anything tough? You've been in, I've seen you in a lot of different roles. Is it tough to play a doctor? I mean, now, especially when you see the circumstances of it all, it's like, whoa, you get a whole different respect for the role, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not. It wasn't tough to play a doctor. I mean, everything is circumstantial. I think the toughest thing is what these doctors faced, and so the circumstances made it. That's the tough thing to try to dig into, but also the best thing to dig into because in terms of from an artistic standpoint, if you don't have conflict, outer conflict, and inner conflict, then it's not really exciting to get into as an actor.
Yeah, especially like learning the lingo, the language, like how to hold certain things, like medical equipment, all that. Like you need to do justice to it, right? Because like if you see a medical provider watching the show and be like, oh, that's not how it's done. Did you have that in the back of your mind at some point? Like, I need to get this right. I need to say it right. I need to
Oh,
justice.
absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, anything like that, you want it to be right. You want it to be perfect if you can. And so we were in a really great position where we had medical consultants on set constantly. So if we had a question about how or what, they were right there to inform us because I don't know if you know this, but I'm not a doctor. And
No way,
so,
really.
no,
I thought you're in your
yeah,
office
yeah.
right now seeing patients.
So, anything that kind of came across that I wasn't unsure of, we had professionals there to really kind of guide us through. And even then, depending on what it is, like that takes a certain amount of commitment and practice to make sure you get that right.
No question. What's the thing that kind of blew you away the most about the story, about learning about, what happened during Katrina and the aftermath of it? Is there anything like a single thing you really took away that hit you really hard? Like, whoa, I can't believe this.
No, I mean, yes and no. I mean, the whole thing really kind of blew me away because I had obviously heard about Katrina, but I did not necessarily hear anything specific about Memorial Hospital and what happened. And so, everything blew me away. The fact that it even happened, the fact that, I didn't know about it. And just, when I read about the circumstances and just, day after day, the conditions and yet, the decisions and sacrifices that these doctors have to make and frankly still make today would be kind of the most shocking things that I took away from it.
Mm-hmm. And as far as like the natural disaster portion of it, like it really hits you hard as a viewer watching this sort of stuff. Like I know you're from Detroit, right? Originally, like
That's
we don't
right.
have hurricanes. I'm from Chicago, so Lake
Right.
Michigan isn't threatening us by any
Yeah.
means. But just kind of putting yourself mentally in a setting like that, like what do you do even? You're acting this, but like, could you even imagine like being part of something this disastrous sort of, and middle of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the best tools we have as an actor is our imagination. And I can't imagine, but it's my job to do my best to imagine what that must have been like. And with the help of everything that we've had, the professionals on set, with the writing and the crew and the set, like there are a lot of components to help me feel what it must have been like to help me get the most kind of authentic um moments and beats and portrayals of this character forward.
You guys did all a terrific job, a great ensemble. It's a team effort, and I got to run. I know you have a next appointment for your next patient coming up, so you better take me out of here.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate your time. You take care.